Hello guys, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Hope RBI. In this particular lecture, I'm going to talk about the preparation strategy and the sources for the finance section of Phase 2 examination of RBI Grade B 2022. As you all know that I'm from an engineering background, and when I started preparing for the examination from 2018, I was not very much familiar with the concepts of finance or economy or social issues because the field was totally different from what I've studied earlier. So when I got to know about the contents and when I got to know about how to prepare for this particular subject, and when I actually did my preparation, I got to know that the finance is one of the most easiest topics that one could ever actually have prepared for the RBI Grade B examination. Because though it's a technical subject, I'm not denying that, but the technicalities that this subject includes are not very difficult. Once the concept is very clear to you, it is a piece of cake. Okay, so finance is, in my opinion, one of the easiest topics that one could ever prepare for. And you have to adopt the strategy in such a manner that you are not only preparing your mind for the examination by clearing your concepts, but you would also be able to correlate the news, the financial news that you will be encountering in the newspapers. Okay, so when you are familiar with the financial concepts, financial securities, financial market, all of those things, bonds, debentures and all, you would be able to correlate with the news, financial news that is actually in your newspapers, that is prevailing in the Indian financial system. So that is really very essential for an RBI grade B officer or an aspirant to know about. Okay, so that is why finance is very much important for your preparation. So coming to the sources for the finance preparation, I will recommend you guys to commit to the sources that I am actually discussing here. So the first source that I myself used for the preparation of RBI grade B. Okay, let me just tell you one more thing before I go into the sources. You have to jot down the syllabus. I've already told you in previous videos as well. You have to jot down the syllabus from the RBI Grade B notification. So go to the notification, list down or memorize the syllabus, the kind of topics that are involved in the finance section, and then you are actually required to start your preparation. Okay. So the first source that you are needed to study is there is a great book. You have a lot of time. You can cover this book. There's a great book called Financial Management, and it is written by Prasanna Chandra. You might as well have heard of this author, Prasanna Chandra. It's a very good book. The explanation is immaculate, okay, in my personal opinion, because the concepts that I studied, that I actually got to know about regarding various financial topics were very, very, thorough, and were really very easy to understand from this book. So I recommend you guys to check this book out. You have to actually do the selective study of this book. You don't need to mug up the whole book. You have to do a selective study from this book, because you have to only consider the things that are mentioned in your syllabus. Okay, there is a lot of extra information given in this book, so you have to actually skip that, and you have to strictly follow the syllabus that is mentioned in the RBI Grade B notification. So you have to do the selective study from financial management. If you have time, you can go further into the depth of the concepts, but there is no need for that. Okay, the concepts that you would be reading for the examination would be good enough for you to frame good answers as well. Okay, the second thing I relied the most on were NPTEL lectures. All the engineering students might know of this portal, NPTEL lectures. So all you are required to do is you actually have to search NPTEL finance on YouTube or on Google, and you would be able to reach a portal or the website in which you will be actually witnessing all of the lectures given by the IIT or IIM faculties regarding the finance. Okay, it will be really beneficial for you guys to clear out the concepts that you were not be able to clear out using your own self study by financial management. Okay, you have to check out these lectures. These will be very important for your conceptual clearance, and I hope that it really help you. It helped me out a lot. These are very good lectures from the esteemed faculties of esteemed organizations, esteemed institutes. So I recommend you guys to check the NPTEL lectures as well. The third thing that is very, very important for an RBI Grade B aspirant to follow is RBI website. I have already told you in the GA strategy video that you have to actually check out the RBI website daily for 1 or 1.5 hour, and you have to check out each and everything. There are notifications regarding RBI. There are bulletins regarding RBI. There is a there are various reports published by RBI, so you have to check them out. There are speeches given by RBI governor, so you have to check them out. And also there is an annual report. Somebody in the comments asked me about the annual report. I completely forgot about it in the GA section video. So there is also an annual report, which is really very important. First, in 2018 or 19, it was not actually mentioned in the syllabus, especially in the notification, but in 2021, it is actually mentioned in the syllabus now. So you have to cover it. Okay, you have to do it, and it will be really very important for you guys to cover it from the RBI website. Read the whole document. Don't go through any of the compilations. I am actually recommending this to you guys. Most of the students were asking me regarding this, and I am telling you not to go through any compilations, but you have to follow only your official document. The next thing that you are required to do, actually you can witness some of the GA regarding finance. So some of the GA you would be covering from the RBI grade B RBI notifications that will be available in the RBI website, and some of them I've already discussed some of the sources with you, like GK Today or Affairs Cloud. And even one source that I'm going to recommend here, especially for the finance news, because I've seen a lot of good news in that, which is kind of like a compilation of this GK Today and Affairs Cloud, is your Adda 247. Okay, they have a really good compilation, really good sources for your finance news. So either you can check out the YouTube channel. There is a YouTube lecture regarding your general awareness, or you can check out the official app. Okay, in the app they actually give you the free news daily. Okay, so you can check this particular source out. It will be really beneficial for you guys. But remember that you have to approach a GA not only to understand the news, but also to remember the data. There is a lot of data in the financial news basically, so you have to remember the data. Okay, remember this, very very important from examination point of view. And the last thing which I am actually going to tell you, you have to remember this: focus less on numericals. Okay, I know there is a lot of time for you to study now, and you will be curious enough to do each and every numerical that will be mentioned either in the NAPTEL lectures or on the book that I recommended you, that is Prasanna Chandra, Financial Management. You will be witnessing various numericals, but you actually don't need to do all of those numericals. You need to do some of the numericals which are required for the concept clearance. For example, you study a formula. Okay, let's consider you study about the liquidity ratio or the leverage ratio, and you actually need to know about this ratio in the practical scenario. So you have to do a numerical for that. You have to go through the formula and verify that formula by doing some of the numericals. You are required to do that. But the major numericals that are in the deep concepts of finance, for example, there are some numericals which involve some of the logarithmic functions, or there are some numericals which involve basic the whole big tables or the balance sheets that you need to prepare. You're not actually supposed to do that. Okay, you are needed to get the gist of it, but you are not required to do each and every numerical or the deep numericals. Okay, so focus less on numericals, because even in this year's examination 2021, no numericals were asked. Okay, so since you need to prepare well for the examination, you are required to do numericals only for your concept clearance, and no extra numericals or no more numericals are actually required to do for the preparation. So this is the last thing that I wanted to tell you. So I hope that all of these sources really help you. They helped me out a lot. Trust me, I have never used any of the coaching material that is actually available on the internet. I've only relied on my own preparation, and I assure you that these are very very good sources, and you would be really benefited from all of these sources. I recommend you guys to follow these kind of sources. You have a lot of time now. You can easily prepare from these sources, and you can easily, I assure you that you can get success in this examination from your own preparation. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any doubts, you can always ask me down in the comment section, and I personally will respond to each and every comment. I always do, you know that. and even if I'm studying or I'm not actually available online, I will be responding to your comments, either today or tomorrow or day after tomorrow, but I will respond to them. I will take every query that I face. And since I'm also an aspirant, I request you guys to recommend me something as well, because I am also trying to do my best to clear this examination in 2022. So I really need your help as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day.